We're out here in a mustard field here in Soda with this guy, and just came back from the mill. Got some mustard oil from over there, and spotted this guy. This rhino looks like he's very tired right now. Took a long walk from the jungle, and he's been through fights with tigers and elephants, and been through a lot. So he's got a lot going on. Rhino skin is 2 inches thick, so very hardy animals. And over in the military headquarters behind me, there's a few baby rhinos being taken care of until they get released back into the wild when they're big enough in size. So they're protected by elephants and all kind of creatures. You can see this rhino is male due to the size of its horn. Females usually have a smaller size of their horn, but this rhino's horn is a little bit corroded, so you can tell that it's an old age rhino. And it's also been hit by a few cars, so I believe it's extra humble now when it comes to crossing the road. And this rhino knows that people are very peaceful and friendly. It usually sees people walking in the national park, taking jungle walks, so it's kind of used to the sight of humans. Whilst compared to Kaziranga National Park, there could be many accidents because rhinos don't really know what people are, because people don't really go into the national park because it's not allowed in India. But here in Sora, these rhinos are quite peaceful. So yeah, I believe this rhino has a name too. Yo, Gaida ko naam kya ho? Tasa? Tasen? Gaida ko naam Gaida nahi ho. Gaida ho Gaida. Yo keta ho. Yeah, I'm gonna call this Gaida Girda. That's the name.
In the Nepali language, Gaida means rhino and Girda means bulls. And that was also a male rhino.
Wow, just look at what a majestic sight. You got two young rhinos. The unique relationship between these two animals. The rhino wanders about picking the foliage up from the ground in the season of fall, as it is right now. You can see it's very foggy at the moment. Once the rhino has picked up the foliage from the ground, then these herons go to work. They'll be busy picking insects which have been lying underneath the foliage. You can just see how peaceful this is. Rhinos are about a year old. Oh, there goes a jackal right over there. It's gonna cross the road any minute now. Oh, two. There's one. And here comes another one. Ooh. Yeah, so this park is full of wild animals now. And it's been illegal for 40 to 50 years hunting in this park. Before, people were allowed to eat rhino meat after a rhino has naturally died. That was about 15 years ago. The police called in the villagers and they could all take a piece of meat for themselves and for the houses. But now it's different times, so that's no longer allowed anymore. These baby rhinos here in this little sanctuary close to this elephant park. There's also army base camp right here. And here is where these baby rhinos are kept in captivity until they're allowed to be released into the wild when they're of a certain age, to prevent attack from other rhinos, and also tigers can eat these rhinos as well. So And behind me here is the office where people check in to do jungle walks, jeep safaris, canoe rides, and many more activities relating to this park. So it's an absolute breath of fresh air being out here in the morning. It's really nice. This is about 7 a.m. approximately, and this is a beautiful sight.
And check it out, Samajana. This is the Rhinosaur Dinosaur of Nepal, Soraha, Chitwan National Park. And you can see this just taking a stroll peacefully on the sidewalk amongst all other pedestrians, just like a normal person. And I'm pretty sure this rhino thinks he's human too. You can just see the people, the animals coexisting side by side in a place like this if you visit. And the first time I came here down to Chitwan National Park, I got a friend's recommendation to come here. And when I got here, I had no idea rhinos were here in Nepal. So that was a big surprise to me. And it's a surprise not doing any research beforehand, before visiting any country. So no plans are the best plans that way.
हजुर दाइ, यो गैडाको नाम के हो? नाम छ? छैन?
Where are you from?
स्विडेन.
Since long time you are here.
5 महिना.
अन्त बाटोमा आउँछ गैडा.
अहिले सौरा चितवनमा गैडाबाट आयो. थारू कुरामा कहाँ? You know, this rhino got a few cuts on it as well. You can see, especially here, the villagers are not too nice and friendly with this rhino because it eats the crops that bring them a good fortune. So sometimes they use a little bit more than a stick to rid the rhino of certain areas in Saura. But from time to time it still comes and visits anyways. It has no problem with humans actually, so you can just see it's taking a easy and nice stroll through Saura. And this is very common, one of the most main attractions here in Saura. So it takes long walks from the village into the jungle and back, and got a lot of food going on around here, so yeah. Gaida ayu, kagaha ayu.
Namaste, o manipidmom samajanalai. Thank you so much for watching until now, and be sure to subscribe and like and comment. Tell me where you're from. Also, stick around, I got a lot more to show you from these countries.